Please bow your heads with me. Dear Jesus, we finally made it. Thank you so much that everybody here loves their children, sibling, anything. Thank you so much because you've been blessing us since day one, and now we're about to graduate. Thank you so much that family could have pulled up for us, and I don't know, just thank you for your love. In your name I pray, amen.
I just want to say welcome to the graduation of the class of 2022. This is a milestone in their lives, and I'm so happy that you're here to be a part of that and show them all the love and support. So just thank you for being a part of Ozark Academy family and coming out to support your loved one, your student, your son, daughter, niece, nephew, friend. Thank you so much for the support and coming out. It has been just a remarkable class. I got to tell you, these kids are wonderful. They're just one of the greatest group of students that we have. But not only that, they've set a great example for the rest of the school as well. And the leadership that they have shown throughout this year and throughout all the years that they have been here. They've just been a remarkable class. So thank you for coming and supporting them.
I'd like to say good evening, everybody. And class, we've made it. On to what I'm up here for. Someone once said that many people die at age 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. But I truly don't believe that's going to be any of us. We're too crazy for that. By the way, my name is Nathan Farley. I am a 3-year senior here, and this is the reason I'm up here was I had the privilege of being class president this year, so a bit of back story on me. But back to the class. I could spend time talking about how our senior year hasn't, or not our senior, our high school time hasn't been the greatest. It's been filled with challenges, such as COVID, and the fact our class is so wild we get in trouble. And also, as Mr. Kabliska said earlier, our bus breaking down like 4 or 5 times on our class trip. I mean, come on, guys. But when I'm looking back on the years we've been here, that's not what I remember. And I don't think that's what any of y'all remember. I think you guys remember how much fun we've had together and all the memories we've made. Like on biology trip, when for some odd reason, half of the guys thought it wise to, with a rain on the forecast, try and pile under one person's tarp in hammocks. Well, surprisingly, spoilers, guys, it rained, and it rained hard. And we were miserable until some of us started leaving and going to hang out with the other people in the shelter, which was a way smarter choice. Or, I mean, there's other memories like senior retreat, when somebody was spreading the rumor that some urban legends were true. Wonder who? And me and some other kids up here thought it fun to play audios of those urban legends, and we might have got people believing in Wendigos for a bit. Or something that happens more commonly. This has happened all 3 years I've been here. I'm not sure if it happened the year before. I don't know when it started or why. But we all love Mr. Fetters, and somebody, for some reason, thought it was funny that when he was teaching, to pick him up and just put him in the trash can. Don't know why. Still don't. And it happened this year, too. So, when talking about the joys of Ozark, a resounding theme throughout all of us is the trips and each other. Some of us really remember freshman year, which I was not a part of. Some of us remember biology trip because of the crazy events that happened. And there was no trips last year, but we do remember senior retreat and our class trip because it just happened. If it weren't for Ozark, we wouldn't be here together in front of you as 1, 2, 3, or 13-year seniors. So, we thank Ozark, and don't think that we aren't smart just because I've talked about all the trouble we've caused and been in. Take, for instance, Mr. Baldy. He has often in this class, this last semester, in my econ class, praised us on how we have been one of the classes with the highest grade point average, and I think it's above like a 93 in the class. But a more common thing we hear from the teachers is we need to make more tests, more homework, just because your grades are too high, which none of us agree with. But a more resounding fact, because this is all what I'm saying, it's no proof, in Seventh-day Adventist college scholarships alone, not including Southwestern, our class has raised over $1.7 million. Now, these numbers don't even represent the students who are planning on going to community colleges or state colleges, which several of them are, and a lot of them are getting full rides. Now, I know for a fact that this class will be leading the world in the near future, whether it be in sports, music, through building, architecture, engineering, technologies, teaching new generations, bringing people health. With God's help, I can see endless possibilities for you all from here on out. Now going back to that quote at the beginning, I think we need to change it. We will not be a class that dies at 25 and is buried at 75. We will be a class that is remembered from learning from the past and making a better future. This is the class of 2022, guys.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Adewumi. I'm this year's Secretary Treasurer, and I'm here to present this year's class gift. With all the talk you've been hearing about our senior trip and how many times we had to break down, y'all are probably thinking, maybe their gift will have something to do with the bus. Maybe new tires, maybe a whole new bus. But we don't have the money for that. But Ozark definitely has a bunch of places that could use a lot of TLC, and with one of our class sponsors being the IT director, it felt natural for us to choose something that would benefit our school technologically. And so as a class, we decided to purchase new headsets to be used by students and staff alike in the auditorium, because right now we only have like 3 working ones, and they'll be used for worships and chapels, theatrical performances, and musical programs. And we also have a little bit more money left that will also be donated to different parts of the auditorium to make your auditorium experience more enjoyable.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chisaru Kegbu, and I am this year's events coordinator. And
I'm Bella, and I'm the senior essay representative.
so right now we are going to be doing our appreciations for our staff and our sponsors. And I'd like to start off with thanking our sponsor, Miss Patterson. And I don't know where she is. So, to Miss Patterson, hi. You are known around the school as always being helpful, and that hasn't changed at all regarding our class. From helping our class with organization and planning of our senior rec, to just always being a smiling face in the office, helping us get our school life and classes together, we appreciate you so much, and thank you for always being there for us and for being our sponsor.
Mr. Kabliska, come here, girl. Our class has been a lot throughout these 4 years of high school, and Mr. Kabliska is actually the one sponsor who has actually stayed with us for all 4 years. Yeah. You have given us, our class, a wonderful example of what a true Christian is. You are always looking out for us, and I'm so glad you got to be our sponsor. I want to thank you for putting up with us for so long and for never giving up on us. Thank you for being one of the best sponsors a class could ask for, and we all love you very much.
And now we would just like to give, oh boy. Okay, well. Now that that's over with, we'd like to give one last big thank you to all of our other staff. Thank you so much for all you have done for us these past 4 years. You have really helped us grow into the individuals that we are today. Thank you.
And also, lastly, we kind of wanted to mention one of our past sponsors, Miss Kern. She passed away last year, and we just kind of also wanted to recognize that she was honestly a perfect reflection of what a godly woman was, and she played an insane part of what our class is today, and we all love and miss her very much.
Our speaker for tonight is known by many people as many different things. To some, he's a pastor, to some, he's a judge, and to others, he's a principal. But to us, he's a friend, a consultant, and one of the best teachers we've ever had. It's my pleasure, as the class sergeant of arms, to introduce Mr. Kruger.
Something that was said last night, at last night's program, God has been good. And I want you to look at the stage right now and all that blue. God has been good. There are some of you out there who can actually remember back to their first day going to school. There are some of you who can remember that first day of kindergarten or preschool or first grade. There are some of you who can remember their 8th grade graduation just 4 years ago. do you feel older? Because they are. Something happens in those 4 years. They get older and you don't. But tonight, I want to, before the evening is over, all of this is done and gone, and all the chairs are empty, the hats are off, take a few moments just to remember. Last night, the focus was on remembering those that helped them get here. The ones they loved, the ones they cared about. The ones that they realized they wouldn't be here without. And with that, I want to give just a special appreciation for what you guys did with Reuben last night. You realize, and you know you've heard enough this year to know there is one word that stands out to me, and it's kindness. That was kindness in action. It wasn't just a word. You just didn't say, hello, Reuben. We like you, Reuben. That was beautiful. That was from the heart. Last night was a time to remember, seniors, you can remember your petitions and polls, your class meetings, and of course the class trip. You will never forget that class trip. You'll remember your successes in the classroom, your Quizlets, your tests, your projects, your successes right here in this gym when the floor is cleared for volleyball or basketball or down in the field for football or your track and field. You'll remember those. And over the past few years, there has been an invisible thread that has wound through you, that has bound you together in a very special way. And as those memories go through your head and heart, there are lots of good memories. But there are some that maybe aren't as good. But those are all part of that thread that goes through you. But for a moment tonight, before you get that piece of paper that says you're actually no longer a senior, because you're seniors right now, you're seniors at Ozark Adventist Academy. In less than an hour, you will no longer be seniors. You will be forever alumni of Ozark Adventist Academy. So before that happens, if you notice and you know that this is a commencement program, this isn't the end. You haven't reached the top of some mountain. You haven't come to the end of the ride to get off now. It is the beginning. And as you begin, what I would like you to do just for a few moments with me is consider that as you go out those doors, that you are getting on kind of like life's roller coaster ride. And some of you have heard me mention this and use this analogy, but what you're about to do through those doors is climb onto a roller coaster. Whether you like it or not, that's what's going to happen. And I don't know how you like your roller coaster rides. I like mine straight and smooth, fast, up, down. But seniors, life is going to take you on some rides that do some loops. Those loops are going to send you into a loop that you're not sure which direction you're going. Those loops are going to turn your world upside down. You're going to take twists and turns. Some of them will be fun, and you're going to grab on and say, this is great. This is acceleration. And others of you are going to be scared. Others of you are going to say, stop this ride. I want off. It's taking too much. It isn't fun anymore, because Guys, that roller coaster ride isn't going to be fun the whole time. It's going to be unnerving, and your life is going to fly by. But unlike a roller coaster ride at Six Flags, you don't get to choose the roller coaster you're going to ride on all the time. You don't get to say, I'm not going to go on that ride. You're just going to be placed on that ride and hold on. And it's inevitable that you're going to get discouraged. It's inevitable that you're going to run into obstacles. It's inevitable that things will not go the way you're planning. I'm going to go this way, and all of a sudden the roller coaster takes you that way. I'm going that way, and all of a sudden the roller coaster takes you that way. And what I want to share with you tonight specifically is that those times when you want to stop the ride and get off, remember who's riding with you. The God of the universe is right there next to you. And there'll be times you won't care, you won't notice, and your hands will be up saying, take me for a good ride. And other times you'll be like that poor kid just holding on, screaming. What I would like to recommend you, take your hand and put it in the hand of God. And when those G's pull you over to one side, and you've seen rides where you cannot get yourself straightened back up, you're going to be leaning into God. Remember, He is right there with you. There's going to be times in that ride that it's going to seem too rough. I don't know when it's going to happen. Maybe next year at community college or at the university or at some school or in your welding class, whatever it might be, you're going to say, this is too hard. And you're going to want to give up. You're going to have too many failures. 1, 2, 3, 6, 16 in a row. You're going to say, I've had enough. I'm not good at this anymore. Let me off the ride. I don't talk about the New York Yankees very much, but I will share a Hall of Famer, Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter's in the Hall of Fame, but there was a time period where he got up to bat and struck out. Got up to bat, fouled out. Got up to bat, struck out. Got up to bat, popped out, grounded out. 5, 6, 7, 17, 20, 24, 28, 30, 32 times in a row, he couldn't get to first base. And I figure if that were me, I'd be probably hanging up my cleats and gloves and saying, I'm done. I have failed too many times. You know what Derek Jeter did? He got up for the 33rd time. And his first hit, a home run. He had other lousy streaks where he couldn't hit either. And I share that with you, is there are going to be times, I'm serious, you're going to say, I have struck out, I have struck out, I have popped out, I have grounded out, I am no good at what I'm doing, I give up. Don't. You're also going to be tempted to do what I did as a 4-year-old. I didn't get on the big roller coasters. I just got on that one that takes a circle about as big as this stage. But I got to tell you, they were fast. And you enter those corners, I wanted off. And you know what they do? They'd come back around the guy that was running the ride. I'd come back by and said, this is it, I'm done. He's going to stop. And we went right by him. We went 2 times around, 3 times. I think we went 4 times. All the time I wanted that ride to stop. But there is not one of you who would raise your hand and say, that's it. That's the only ride I want. And some of you have seen this, but you're going to be tempted to take the easy way out and say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done learning. I'm done growing. I'm done being curious. I'm done with this. I don't want to be a better welder. I don't want to be a better carer of people. I don't want to be a better architect. I don't want to be a better math teacher. I don't want. Just give me the easy, single roller coaster track. When you get tempted to do that, think of this. When you were young, there was nothing as beautiful as all these red tickets. Your folks took you to Chuck E. Cheese or some pizza place where you were in heaven when these things all come flying out. You thought that was the greatest, and you know why you thought that was the greatest? Because look what you won. You won a unicorn duck. That's a big prize. That took about 17 of these tickets. But you got more, and the whole back wall was full of other neat stuff. And let's see what you got that day. Oh, check it out. Your brother's going to love this. I don't know what it is. You might know what it is, but it's pretty cool. And he scoots across the floor. Look at that. Took another 14 tickets. But you're feeling good. You look at the big prize. And, oh, wait until your cousin sees these teeth. It took all your tickets, but so what? You had reached the top. You were excited. You had reached some of the greatest prizes of all time. Some of you. Maybe there's one or two of you who said, no, I never wanted tickets at those games, skee ball or all those other things. I wanted the big stuff. Settling for less is like going to Chuck E. Cheese at your age and being excited to get a unicorn duck. Don't stop being curious. Don't stop learning. Don't stop growing. Don't slow down the ride just because it gets a little tough. Go for the big stuff. You've already had fun with the unicorn duck. Go for the big stuff in life. And when it gets tough, say, that is why it's worth something to me. I'm not going to settle for Chuck E. Cheese tickets anymore because I've outgrown those. Another thought that goes along with that ride is that you can get on that ride and be going so fast, so long, that you lose focus of what's really valuable in life. You can be so locked into making money that you forget your family. You can be so locked into success that you forget to live. You can be so out of focus that you forget that you were ever a friend of Jesus Christ. And it's at that time, I want you to remember Zach. When I came here, one of the scariest things in my math classroom, you've been there, they've got 2 multi-million-dollar TV sets on the wall, and then another $1 trillion set on the back wall. I didn't know how to even turn those things on. I would use a remote, and it would turn the one on the back wall. I would turn the one on the back wall, and this left one would turn on. There were times the font would be so big, I only see one little word on the screen. It would say no network. It would say all kinds of things except what I wanted it to say. And you know who I called on? Zach. And Zach would come over and he'd figure something. My system was so good, Zach had hooked part of it up with a Scotch tape. It was held, right now you could go up to the room and he's got Scotch tape over stuff, holding it together. But Zach knew how to do it. And I was amazed. And he wrote out all the directions for me, and I would read it, and he's in the back of the room, and I'm reading it, and I'm going to do it this time. Mr. Fetters would come up. He's got me all there, and it wouldn't work. Zach, I need your help. All of a sudden, it works. And you know what Zach told me? I said, Zach, what are you doing that will always get us to work? He said, I unplugged it and plugged it back in. There are times on life's roller coaster you need to unplug it and plug it back in. There are times you lose focus that you need to unplug. Get reconnected with Jesus Christ and then plug it back in. when I was principal, one of the things I was good at was recruiting. One year, the school I was principal at went from 85 to 135, the next year to 165. I was proud of that. What it did, it took all summer long, and I'm going out to homes and with a pastor, and I'm visiting this family, that family. We're visiting all the homes that we could in that whole area. 30 miles, 40 miles from the school, I'm visiting homes all summer long. Registration day, we had 160 some odd students. We had doubled in 2 years. I was feeling proud. I was feeling good. And I remember sitting down on my steps in the house, went up to second floor, and I'm sitting there, and my son's sitting right next to me, and I'm saying, Jeremy, this has been a great summer. And he was real quiet. And he looked up at me and said, Dad, we never got to go fishing. Don't get so locked into that roller coaster ride that you forget to go fishing. Unplug. Don't lose connection with Jesus Christ, and sometimes we just get so plugged in. We get so carried away with this wonderful ride of life that we forget to go fishing, and we forget who's riding next to us. So my words of thought, 5 years you won't remember my name. But what I can tell you is you're going to remember something tonight. Maybe it's when you take your first kid to Chuck E. Cheese. Don't settle for less. Stay curious. Keep moving on. Don't forget who's riding next to you in that roller coaster of life. And senior class, don't forget to go fishing.
Would you like your teeth? This is the part to where we recognize the graduates for what they've earned in the form of scholarships. And it's already been said a little bit about how much they have earned in scholarships already. And I was very impressed. The entire time, from this time that this class came in as a freshman class, I knew they were a special group of students with what they were able to accomplish and what they were able to do. At this time, the Southwestern Adventist University is going to come up and present scholarships to them, and then afterwards, Russ Potter, graduate of Ozark Adventist Academy in 1963, has some scholarships as well.
Good evening. Thank you, class of 2022, for allowing Southwestern Adventist University to be part of your special day. Thank you it's great to be back in Skyhawk country. Thank you to the faculty, administration, and staff for all the work that you have put into this class in and outside of the classroom. And a special thank you to parents, loved ones, and friends, for this evening belongs to you as well. On behalf of Southwestern Adventist University, I am here to dole out some more scholarships. And as your President Farley said, that I think you have, to this point, tallied at $1.7 million, and Southwestern Adventist University wants to add another $800,000 to that. So we want to thank you for that. The scholarships and awards are based on several things. One being academic achievement, another being scores on standardized tests, A third one is leadership and participation and your time here. And we also have one this year that we've carried on for the last couple of years where the Southwestern Union has participated in giving a freshman scholarship. And this year, the freshman scholarship to all students that are in our 5-state area is valued at $5,000. So we want to say thank you. So on behalf of Southwestern Adventist University, we'd like to recognize the following students. These awards come to you in your freshman year, and they are also given to you throughout your time at Southwestern Adventist University. And I know you guys have many choices, as your people here have said, in terms of your academic prowess, but we want to, obviously, I'm here to invite you to come to Southwestern Adventist University. But I know that there are many choices out there, and we know that, that God has the best plans for you. But we want to just say thank you once again. So this first set of awards, I'm going to call you up according to your category, and I'll call you up by the group, and then you can come up here and we will honor you. But this first award is for admissions and for a freshman scholarship valued at $13,000. And our recipients in this category are Emma Rose Cook, Dondre Kim, Andre Kim. Ugochi Wakachukwa. You guys are just going to Michelle Torres. Clayton Upton. The next set is for our Admissions Award, Achievement Award, Leadership Recognition, and our Freshman Scholarship, valued at $17,000. Kyle Hernandez. David Canaston. Vashti Magason. Shane Smith. Abiri Zachary. And Peyton Sandifer. Thank you very much. Our next award is for achievement, leadership, and our freshman scholarship award. And this one's valued at $21,000. And this one goes to Isabella Daggs. Jonathan Fetters. Gabriela Figueroa. Mark Grohl. Mark Grohl. And Camden Purvis. Congratulations. Our next set of awards is for our Academic Dean Scholarship, our Leadership Award, and our Freshman Award. And this one is at $25,000. This one goes to Chisara Ukabu. Thank you. You could put some of that into the bus fund if you want. We'll match it for you. We'll match your donation for that. And Reuben Ware. Congratulations. This award is for the Presidential Award and our freshman award, and this one is at $29,000. Christopher Lambert. And Mr. Dominic Orion. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Our next award is for the Presidential Award, the Leadership Award, and our freshman scholarship. And this one is valued at $33,000. Nathaniel Farley. Marithi Kalanji. Elizabeth Manette. And Amber Reed. Thank you very much. Our next award is the Trustee Award. It's for our Trustee Scholarship, our Leadership Scholarship, and our Freshman Scholarship, and this one is valued at $37,000. Jerlene Copobris, is that right? Parker Edwards. And Caleb Kobliska. Thank you. And this one is our trustee award, our leadership award, and this one's called, and they got the SWAU's Got Your Back award too, and our freshman award, and this one is at $37,250. So I'm glad you got this one. And is it Dim Ali? All right. And you're the only one in that category. All right. And our last one is our Southwestern Award of Excellence, our Leadership Award, and our Freshman Award. And this one goes to 4 students, and it's valued at $41,000. And our 4 recipients, Kimberly Adewumi, Hannah Harris, Zachary Crane, and Marcus Potter. Let's give all recipients a hand. Again, on behalf of Southwestern Adventist University, we wish you God's richest blessings, and I hope you can claim the promise of Philippians 1:6, that he who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it at the day of Christ Jesus. Thank you and congratulations.
Congratulations, seniors. Anyone out here know what this is? Vintage 1963. This is what you'll look like in 60 years. Especially if you choose to spend a lot of time on Mr. Kruger's roller coasters. I'm going to give you whatever you choose to do tonight, not a scholarship to a single institution, but based on the feedback I got from faculty and principals, not plural on principals, but plural on faculty, I think you have the challenges, but you also have the capability and the judgment and the ability to make wise choices. So tonight, I'm going to give, instead of scholarships, I'm going to give several checks that you can literally take to the bank in cash. You can put them all together and buy a new bus. You can do with them whatever you want to do, because they're a thank you for what you have brought to Ozark Academy. As an alumnus, I want to tell you, every year after you have left here and gone to the carnival and taken the rides, you're going to be even more proud that you are an alumnus of Ozark Academy. And we're going to be proud of you because of the success that you're going to bring and the reputation that you're going to spread of what graduates of Ozark are like. Tonight, I challenge you to take basically what I'm going to give you is gas money in today's world. Wherever you choose to go, if you go to college, you're going to need gas money to get there. If you choose to go directly into business, you're going to need to invest. But with your
Because of the background you have from this institution and from what you have been privileged to learn from your fellow staff and teachers, I think you're going to be successful in whatever you do, and you also know how the ride ends. He wins. Simply choose to be on the winning team at the end. All right, I'm going to read the names of those. I asked the principal initially to please give me about 4 or 5 names of students who had demonstrated leadership ability, who had good citizenship, who had contributed to a positive senior year. And every teacher I talked to just had to give me a couple of more names. And finally, we came down to, I only had 13 checks with me. So we're going to give gas money to 13 of you. These are checks that are made out for $1,000 each. They do not have a name on the pay to line. You can put your name in there, you can put your parents' name in there, you can put your little brother's or sister's name in there. You can even turn it back into Ozark, or you can go down and buy carnival tickets with you. Whatever you want to do, it's a thank you for who you are and because we believe in who you're going to become. And the first name that I would like to invite up is, by the way, have you seen the yearbook, this year's yearbook? As a publisher, I can tell you it was very well done. Kimberly? The next check for $1,000 I would like to give to Reuben Ware. Shisara. The next one goes to Mr. Marcus Porter. DMI. And of course, we don't want to forget our SA president, Zach. Kim Poo. This class is destined for greatness. One has already expressed that she envisions it for herself. Hannah Harris. The one we all love to see her walk down the aisle, Gabrielle. And what would a class be without a great president? Nathan Farley. I think I'm going to pronounce this correctly. Parker Edwards. I knew I had a grandson somewhere up here, recommended by teachers. And finally, the last check I have up here goes to Jerlene. We'll look forward to seeing you back here for alumni homecomings. We'll look forward to seeing your kids back here for their graduation. That will come faster than you can believe. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here for your 60-year homecoming. Success to you. Remember, Jesus wins.
Congratulations, class of 2022. It's my privilege to welcome you to the alumni family. Ozark alumni have built and created so much for so many years. The first thing that alumni makes me think of is King Solomon and how he was always credited as his greatest achievement being building the temple. The thing is that's not his greatest achievement. Hopefully I'm okay saying that. His greatest achievement is when he said, "I am only a little child and I don't know how to carry out my duties. I need a discerning heart in your help, God." That's his greatest achievement. He was already a 20-something, by the way, that was a husband and a father and incredibly trained. But he understood that true greatness is found in true humility with God. Ozark alumni are not perfect people. We make mistakes. But our best characteristic is that we humbly serve a God who never makes a mistake. So you are not a mistake. Neither are we alumni. And I may not be able to show you the physicality of God tonight, but I can show you the effects of what he has done. Ozark alumni, would you please stand and be recognized? Did you see it? Did you see all the different people and faces? No matter what they have done or maybe what has been done to them, by God's grace, they are still here. And there's an even better part that all of us alumni would attest to. Like Kelechi and Amesley, I need a witness when I do this next part. Thank you. Audience, if you have ever, any of you in the audience, have ever loved any Ozark alumnus with a love that words cannot express, would you please stand? Any Ozark alumnus, including the ones here. Do you see them? Oh, you love alumni too. I like it. Thank you. Are you following me, class of 22? I'm a treasure hunter. And there is no greater treasure on earth than these people and these people. Do you understand? Look at what God has done. Look at how he has provided for us all. Great is his faithfulness. This is why alumni act justly. This is why alumni love mercy. This is why alumni walk humbly with our God. Because he has so taken care of us for so long in more ways than we can ever count. Real person to real people, alumni, my challenge to you is walk humbly with God. You are always welcome here. I am proud of each one of you, and I will miss all of you very much. Thank you for being my students.
It takes a lot to get to this spot in your life, and there's been a lot of special people that has helped you along the way in the 4 years or 3 years or 2 years or even 1 year that you have been here at Ozark Academy. And at this time, I just want to recognize those people that have been in your life over the past 4 years that get you where you are, and that is the faculty and staff of Ozark Academy. If you are a faculty of staff and you have worked with these people, these students in any way, even as a volunteer, I want you to stand up and be recognized for what you have accomplished tonight. It is through your hard work and all the time that you put in that makes these students what they are tonight, along with the parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles and friends, because it really takes all of us and our example to teach them and to bring them about to where they are tonight. So give all of you a big round of applause and a thank you to you.
Class of 2022, you have made it. You don't seem very excited. There we go. We are proud of you and excited for you. And I'm going to leave you with 4 things from 2 Timothy 3, 14 to 17 to think on and always carry with you. Always keep learning. Wherever you go, whatever you do, keep learning. Secondly, always remember your leaders and your teachers along the way. Number 3, don't discount your legacy. You all have come from wonderful places. May that be something that helps you along the difficult ways. And number 4, always walk with God. Class of 2022, it gives me a very special privilege to officially congratulate you as President and Chairman of the Board of Education on behalf of the Arkansas-Louisiana Conference. Congratulations and welcome to the family of alumni.
Well, thank you so much for coming. This concludes it. Are you guys ready to get your diplomas? Yeah! Okay, so diploma covers, shall we say. But we're going to take a little bit of time and get set up real quick and then start handing out the diplomas and recognizing each one individually.
Nathaniel Isaac Farley, honors. Marite Kalanje, high honors. Kimberly Aduanmi, high honors. Chisara Ukegbu, honors. Parker Coit Edwards. Isabella Louise Daggs. Reuben Christopher Weir, honors. Jerlene Love Hernandez Capobres, honors. Hannah Lynn Harris, high honors. Caleb Scott Kobliska, high honors. Zachary Thomas Crine, high honors. Christopher Joel Lambert, honors. High honors. Elizabeth Sue Manette, honors. Dominic Matthew Orion, high honors. Marcus Andrew Porter, high honors. Amber Elizabeth Reed, high honors. Shane Edward Smith, honors. Emma Rose Suchita Cook. Jonathan Brady Fetters. Jonathan Brady Fetters. Gabrielle Figueroa. Mark Tristan Gold. Kyle Hernandez. Emma K. Jordan. David Justin Kinniston. Doza Kim. Matthew Jader Leite. Vashti Sue Lahi Mangassan. Ugochi Jacobin Chinisoster Wachuku. Camden Emery Purvis. Peyton Riley Sandifer. Michelle Torres. Clayton Nathaniel Upton. Abir Zachary.
I would like to present to you the official class of 2022, the newest Ozark alumni. And now it gives me great pleasure. I got to tell you, I like the junior class. I'm looking forward to their leadership this coming year as they take the torch and is passed on to you. And I'd like to present to you the senior class of 2023.
love you guys so much. My name's Ruben Weir. I'm an essay rep for this class, and I don't even know where to start. It has been quite an adventure. You should be very proud of them. They are the best group of people I've ever been around, and it's been an honor to be with them, and it's an honor to graduate with you guys. And you guys have really showed me the love that I've never felt before, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. And before I close with prayer, I want to take this time to I appreciate you guys as a community and the way that you've taken me in. I'm the only one in my family who would graduate from Ozark. I'm the first, and I plan potentially in the future, once I have a family, that perhaps I'd send them here. I don't know, I can't even describe how I'm feeling right now, but I want to take this time to have a tribute to my family for being here. And Dad, ever since I was little, just playing catch with you out in the yard, the fun times that we spent together, it meant a lot to me. You're the best. You're the best dad ever. And Tracy, you've been a really amazing woman to my dad, and I just appreciate what you've done for him and just being here for me. And you're an amazing woman, and I appreciate everything you've done. Love you too. And brother, I don't even know. You've been the best big brother that I could ask for, and you've been such an amazing role model to me, and you showed me the value of hard work and dedication. You're the hardest working man I know, and I just appreciate you being there for me ever since I was little. And Christina, I am so happy that you're here too, and you've been there for me and for my brother, and just you're my sister, and it'll never change. And Grandma, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. The decision you made to become a Seventh-day Adventist, this is you. You did this. I love you, Grandma. Shanoa, I'm so glad you're here, and you've been an amazing, you're my cousin, and you're always family to me, and I love you. Uncle Howard, come on, man. I love you, bro. You're amazing. And thank you so much. And Aunt Michelle, thank you for just being here, and also, it means a lot that you're here, and I appreciate you're hilarious. You make me laugh, and it's always fun to talk to you. And Mom, I love you so much, and I just want you to know that I'm so proud to be your son, and I just can't wait to make more memories with you in the future, and I love you so much. And I want to show my appreciation since they weren't able to make it last night. I want to give them all roses right now, so I'm going to probably start crying, but anyways. We made it! Let's go! All right. So, if y'all would please stand for the closing prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, your love is here. It radiates from each individual here tonight. I pray for blessings upon this graduating class, that wherever they go and whatever they pursue, that they will prosper and do it all for your glory. As we go our separate ways and celebrate this one-in-a-lifetime achievement with our family and friends, keep us safe and let us never forget the immense sacrifice you made for us, giving your only Son that we may live together in eternity. Thank you, God. Amen. You may be seated.